Stop for a moment and imagine your beautiful little baby girl is 3 months old. Now imagine her eyes rolling back into her head and her body becoming rigid and trembling as a seizure takes hold. That's exactly what happened to our little girl, Mickey. Luckily, we received a referral to a pediatric epileptologist at a level 4 epilepsy center where Mickey would be evaluated for brain surgery. And the day before Mickey's first birthday, surgeons removed her left parietal, occipital, and temporal lobe on the left hemisphere of her brain to stop her seizures. Families can deal with difficult diagnoses. They can handle raising a special needs child, but they can't handle knowing they could have done something, but they didn't because they did not know. That is criminal. That is not acceptable, and it is our role and our responsibility that we're taking on to allow children to have the opportunity that Mickey now has because we got to the care that we did urgently. Epilepsy is a catastrophic problem. More people live with epilepsy than autism, cerebral palsy, Parkinson's, and multiple sclerosis combined. 1 in 26 people will develop epilepsy in their lifetime. And unfortunately, the federal government spends much less on epilepsy than they do on other diseases affecting fewer people. Epilepsy kills people. 50,000 people will die every year of epilepsy. Sudden death in epilepsy, also known as SUDEP, accounts for 30% of all sudden deaths in children. It is critical that we bring epilepsy into the light where we can create cures to save lives. Mickies Miracles has had an incredible year. We joined the Infantile Spasms Action Network, a collaboration of 21 international organizations. We received a grant from the Child Neurology Foundation, which allowed us to produce a public service announcement on infantile spasms. I spoke before Congress, and we drafted legislation with the California State Legislature. A contribution to Mickies Miracles goes directly to our mission to educate people on the urgency to get to the highest level of care when you have a seizing child. This problem is huge, and we have to get light onto it in order for research dollars to come in, for legislators to enact laws to protect the children, and for families to get to the highest and best level of care fast enough to save their child.